and I am going to talk a little bit today about manifestation. It is one of the most interesting subjects that I feel I've ever taught or even ever learned about, mostly because its concept is, that I can have anything that I want, and so can you. We and our desires are really in the works all the time, but we don't realize how important it is to feel, to know, and to experience what you're wanting in the moment and continue that vibration or that energy for at least more than a minute so that you can actually begin to send out the signal. And Esther Hicks teaches it the best when she talks about a train, like, and momentum, that the train has to start, and the engine has to kind of like get going, and then it builds momentum and gets really going, really going, and really going, and then all of a sudden there's no stopping the train, or there is stopping, but it would take a more forceful, abrupt action. So let's feel and know that you want to be completely healthy, that you want to be in a space of health, and in a being. You want to be a being of health and the epitome of health, and then you want to be healthy for now and to the rest of your life. And so beginning now, we want to know that you're healthy. So that's the first space, the first segment, the first car, the first piece of boxcar in the train, is that you decide that you're healthy. Even if there is something else going on with you at the moment that is unhealthy, decide that you're healthy. I am healthy. So sometimes we start with affirmations. I am healthy. I'm becoming healthier every day. So one is an affirmation, I am healthy. The other one is a confirmation of I am becoming healthier every day. I am also in a state of taking good care of myself. I eat the best available foods. I eat clean. I am vibrant and drinking plenty of good water, and I get plenty of sleep, and I am in a state of joy and contentment about my life. And those are things that we're telling ourselves, also working on feeling those, like, am I joyful? And in this minute I feel joyful. In this moment, I have, I've cleaned up, I've taken a shower, I've woken up, and I feel really good. I believe that when we feel good about ourselves, that helps us genuinely to start that train moving, so that one box car is filled now with good food and good water and clean environment, and also the idea of me getting plenty of rest and taking care of myself. And this is the beginning of this health train. And then in the next moment, and the next moment, and in the next hour, in the following hours, I continue to feel and think in this way, that I am on a train of good health. And that is key to manifesting, that we keep the train going. So when you have that doubt, like, oh, I had this ache, in my stomach, or I had this pain in my side, it's like, let's stretch out. Let's the ache in the stomach. Let's work on maybe putting a little peppermint essential oil on my belly to quell the ache in my stomach. And I am healthy. The ache in my stomach is simply an impulse from my body saying I'm hungry, or the ache in the stomach can say I'm thirsty, or the ache in the stomach says lay down for a bit, or the ache in the stomach says, you're feeling uncomfortable about a situation or something around you. And it's not always about it meaning immediate sickness or unwellness. And so we really want to consider that we keep the train going. So that keeping the train going, keeping the idea going, keeping the manifesting concept going is hugely important. And this is done by belief, it's done by emotion, and it's done with, a bit of focus and awareness. You need to be aware that you are sabotaging yourself at other times in the day, where you might be sitting quietly and thinking, I don't feel so good, or, I'm unhappy. And it's okay to reflect on that, but it's like, why am I unhappy? I have a beautiful home. I have my health. I am in I am in good spirits. I have people around me that I love and care about. What can I do to shift this unhappy place? And so we're always available to be aware of the moment, and then in that moment take whatever we need to put in that train that we're going to be moving forward with motivation, with determination, and with manifesting. Because again, we want to start the train going, want to keep the train going. So I am healthy, I am happy, I am joyful, I am eating well, I am sleeping well, I am a content and happy individual. These are things that help to manifest the idea of wellness in your life in this moment. And before you go to sleep at night, consider filling your mind and your body with goodness, with good thoughts as well. In the same way, almost in a prayerful way, or in a knowing way, or in a concept of I am, with those words. I am healthy, I am healed, I am whole, I am complete, I am better than I have ever been. I am looking forward to a good night's sleep, and I welcome all the healing angels to surround me and support me. I welcome healing in the night as my subconscious mind is active and my conscious mind is quiet. I welcome health and wellness. This would be a way of, allowing then your body, as it releases the conscious mind, to continue to work, and that train to continue to move forward in that motivating way of manifesting for you. So in the daytime, we start with a positive concept, the positive affirmations, and being in a state of emotion that we are, whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, that you are wealthy, you are healthy, you are in love, you are finding, you are not finding, because finding is a future word. You must be in the present. I am. So I am. I am at the right position in my work at the right time. I have the right clients. I am grateful for the clothes that I'm wearing today. I have a vibrant mind and soul and heart, and my body is strong. And those things are. And then, go about your day doing the things that you do. And when you find a little nagging thought that says something different, then you want to just quietly shush your mind and take your energy to that positive place of I am. I am. I am potentially, vibrantly full of health. I am more confident than I can imagine. I have more gifts coming to me. The ability to understand the future and what it holds for me is mine, and I welcome all that it is. Those are ways of expressing ourselves and speaking. But if we fall back on the I can't do it, or I tried it and it didn't happen, and it's not any good for me, and we linger there, we then falter and we halt the train that was moving forward for us, the train of manifesting that was moving forward and that was going to work and that was going to create for us. So if you're looking for work that is going to be motivating and encouraging, be grateful for the work you have, and be grateful for what you have right now and how it's supporting you and how it's teaching what you do want. Be grateful for the health you have in this moment. Be grateful for the way that you look, the way that you feel in this moment, because this moment, this time, this hour, this day, this week, this year is part of the momentum that will help you manifest. If you go into a woe is me space, if you go into a place of the dark, and there is darkness in our world, there is struggle in our world, and it's important to see the struggle, but not to linger there. So if we linger there, we stop our train from moving forward and manifesting. If we stay where we are, we in this place of greatness and gratitude and encouragement for ourselves and giving a self-talk and an emotion of peacefulness, gratefulness, feeling blessed, this will move us forward in manifesting. And it's quite lovely. I can't say, that every moment in my life I am in a positive space. There are times when I worry. There are times when I spend hours worrying, but I have learned to not spend the whole day doing it, to stop myself and say, okay, this isn't really helping me, serving me. How can I talk to myself differently? Could I do something different? Could I sing a song? Could I, maybe do something in my home, like do a little decorating or read a book or have a moment with a friend where I can talk, and that'll fill me up and help me feel better. And then I can shift out of this, lower energy or this funky mood. Think of ways that you can raise your vibration, that you can raise your mood and your energy so that you can lift yourself up regularly to continue to move the train that is manifesting a healthy life, a joyful existence, and goodness for you and those that you love. I really appreciate you spending these few minutes with me today. We are in a beautiful state of spring encroaching, and I am grateful because this winter has been a little bit cold and a little bit rough, but spring is on the just on the edge here of our snowbanks, and I see the melting snow and hear the running water and look at the lake, actually the river that's just beyond our yard, and I'm grateful for that. And I know that this is manifesting spring in the outside, but also spring in my own body, and that I feel joyful about this idea of spring. So I hope this helps you to understand manifesting a bit and how important it is to be conscious, awake, and aware of your own thoughts and your own emotions, and to work on joyfulness and happiness more often. You don't have to be a Pollyanna about everything, but you certainly don't need to be a Debbie Downer either. So, in light and in love, I am coming to you from Waverly, Iowa. Thank you for watching Maria Peth with Maria's Angelic Enlightenment. God bless you, keep you safe and sane and full of light. Amen. Great day.